scoring this contest from ringside. From Connecticut, Tom Carasone. From California, Max DeLuca. And from New York, Kevin Morgan. And at the sound of the bell, your third person in the ring from New York, referee Charlie Fitch. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 10 rounds of boxing scheduled for the vacant IBF Intercontinental Junior Featherweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the brown with the white lettering. She scaled 121.4 pounds. She is undefeated in her campaign as a professional with a record of 8 victories, no defeats, 1 draw, with 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, ladies and gentlemen, Avril Mathie. And her opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. She wears the blue with yellow trim. She also scaled at a ready 121.4 pounds. Her professional record, also a perfect one. 7 fights, 7 victories, 2 of them coming by way of knockout. She fights out of the Bethnal Green section of East End of London by way of Mogadishu, Somalia. Please welcome Ramla Ali.
Evening, Ramla. Ladies, you both know the rules. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch close now, come out fighting at the bell.
Avril Mathie getting one last word from her trainer, Javier Centeno, former trainer of the year. In this room, Centeno guided George Kambosos to a title win over Teofimo Lopez late in 2021. Avril Mathie, meanwhile, starting out with some frequent hands being thrown in all directions toward Ramla Ali.
Yeah, both these ladies starting fast, letting those hands fly. As you can see, even though Mathie is fighting in a weight class up, she's tall, she's big for the weight class, even here, 22.
And she said she doesn't really gain too much power, doesn't gain too much muscle by adding the 4 pounds or so. And she meets Ali with a right hand and then a counter by Ali.
They both landed big shots there, but Ali's landed on the chin. Seems to have affected Avril a little bit.
2 fighters coming strong at the outset of this fight. Scheduled for 10 rounds. Again, Ali coming off a first-round KO in Saudi Arabia on the Usyk-Joshua 2 undercard. Ali with Mathie with a victory in June of last year, her only fight of 2022.
Ali doing a good job of leaning on Avril whenever she picks her head down, and also sticking the body whenever she has the chance.
Right hand snuck in by Ali. No sneaking in with the other right hand that came in moments ago.
Now you can see the progression of Ramla throughout her pro career. Now her hand position has changed. She's a lot more balanced on her feet. She's throwing harder shots.
The right hand from Ramla Ali finding an early home here in round 1 against Avril Mathie.
Yeah, see that leaning. That'll kill your lower back, the fighter who's getting leaned on.
Good looping left hook from Mathie.
Has some swelling over the eye of Mathie.
Strong statement made in round 1 by Ramla Ali.
Yeah, Mathie started fast, but it was the precision of Ali. Here you see her cut an angle, bring that shot right up there. I think that's where the swelling from the eye started. Good right hands, good left hooks, and some good body work as well.
Earlier this week, Mathie said that the key for her is trying to make Ramla Ali uncomfortable. She thinks she's not comfortable with pressure. She doesn't think that Ali is skilled enough with her combination punching and that she can only throw 1 punch while going backwards. Ali wasn't going backwards in round 1.
No, and that's the thing about Ramla Ali. You don't know what you're going to get in front of you because she has progressed so much each and every fight in her last 4 fights. So we've got someone entirely new here.
Ramla Ali looking to improve to 8-0 in her first 10-round fight. Start of round 2 between Ali and Mathie.
Ramla doing a good job of hitting the body and then working her way up.
Mathie in the brown fight kit. Ali in the black, purple, and gold. You can see the increased power in the punches of Ali.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got quick hands to begin with, but now she's just set down on her punches. I don't think that she lacked power per se, but she never had her feet underneath her. Now she's set in her stance. Good balance.
Comes in with a left hook, follows it with a right hand. Mathie with a strong right hand to the body.
Yeah, she landed 2 of those this round. The straight right hand to the body. Good shot is another one.
Ali packing the 2-punch combinations. Mathie meeting her with an overhand right. Oh, down to the body with a left hand.
Nice shot.
Another right hand and a counter from Ramla Ali.
Ali did a good job of noticing that when Avril went to the body, she left her chin open, so she answered with a left hook upstairs. Good adjustment on the fly.
Avril Mathie trying to get that right hand any which way she can.
Mathie needs to be careful getting too tall on the inside. The head is coming dangerously close to colliding.
Here's that lean over from Ali that you were mentioning in round 1.
Yeah, that can really tire your legs and your lower back out.
Good rebound from round 1 for Mathie, but Ali looking in control.
Yeah, definitely a better round. I don't know if it was enough for her to win it, but definitely better than the first round. Ali's doing a good job of standing her ground and answering, but that was some really nice body work from Mathie. She landed with a straight right hand down low and also the left hook to the liver.
Two really good trainers working each corner in this fight. Manny Robles Sr., Javier Centeno. Ramla Ali now lives and trains in Los Angeles. See the whole Robles faction decked out in Dodgers gear.
And be careful walking around MSG and Dodgers gear.
They actually have the number 42 on it, so massive respect to Jackie Robinson and the Brooklyn Roots.
There you go.
Can't argue against that. 3rd round here, scheduled for 10.
Oh, good left hook there from Ali.
Comes back with another in-between accommodation from Mathie.
Both of them showing some good skill here, fighting in mid-range, throwing tight punches. Good right hand there from Mathie.
Punch volume's been there from Avril Mathie. The counters have been on time from Ramla Ali.
Yeah, it's the battle of who's going to be more precise. Mathie is going to lead, she's going to throw combinations, and Ali is going to counter. Ooh, good right hand. There's that leaning on the head again.
Ramla Ali in search of perhaps her 3rd early stoppage in her last 4 fights.
Nice body work there from Mathie.
The jab lands from Ali. Mathie counters with some body work. Another right hand to the body for Avril Mathie. How do you think Ali has timed the rangy aspect of an opponent that is just as tall as her. You don't see that too much at 122.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think early on she was doing really well with that. Now they're kind of boxing on even terms. Initially, I think Avril was getting too in front of her front foot and was able to get countered by Ali, but this round hasn't really been like that.
Quality round for both fighters.
That swelling that was over the right eye of Mathie seems to be under control. Mike, the mechanic Basil, went right to work on that. Kept that swelling down.
Here he is applying some maintenance to the area in between rounds. Manny Robles Sr. doing his own work with Avril Mathie. I beg your pardon, with Ramla Ali, that is.
And that was a solid round number 3 for both those ladies. They were boxing pretty well on even terms in the center of the ring throughout.
Avril Mathie trying to stay undefeated to win her first pro belt as we get going in the 4th round between Ali and Mathie. Mathie in the brown kit. Ramla Ali, born in Somalia, lived most of her life in London. She is in the black kit with the purple and gold.
Mathie's getting through with some of these shots. I'm noticing an improved left hook from Ramla Ali. Not really a punch that we've seen much of in her past fights, but been coming off pretty decent here.
Punching with Avril Mathie moments ago, both exchanging body shots.
Oh, exchange right hands there. I was waiting for the ref to give some warnings about the roughhouse tactics on the inside from Ali. She's pushing on the head, using her forearm.
We have some markups on the left side of Ramla Ali's face here in the 4th round.
Yes, from that right hand that Mathie keeps getting her head offline and landing.
This is developing into a nice battle here on Before the Bell. Solid stiff left hand to the body, then working upstairs. Why do you think Charlie Fitch is okay with that from Ramla Ali?
I'm not sure. You know, it could be because he's thinking that Mathie is putting her head down there. But either way, there should be instructions saying either pick your head up or stop leaning on you. But also, she's putting the elbow into her as well. So if I was the corner of Mathie, I'd be complaining about that.
Ramla Ali trying to capture her first pro belt tonight on the undercard of Serrano Cruz here at the Hulu Theater at MSG, along with Chris Algieri. I'm Justin Shackle taking you through Before the Bell. This is our co-main event of Before the Bell. Ali with the yellow gloves and Mathie with the white gloves. And right at the gate in the 5th round, the combos coming steadily from Ramla Ali.
Mathie's trying to cut off the ring there. Catches a left hook.
The swelling on Mathie's forehead starting to increase once again, what we saw from the first round.
Good right hand from Mathie upstairs and then down low. Ramla trying to dig to the body.
Solid head movement from Ali, getting out of the way. And Mathie continuing to come forward.
Yeah, the output of Ali is really starting to take a dip. Not throwing as many punches. I think she's working very hard to push Mathie off of her. Not punching as much as she was.
Right hand connects from Ali. Mathie punching with her. Another overhand right attempt by Ramla Ali. Good body work from Mathie. Ends it with a scraping uppercut.
Both of these two may have been models in a past life, but they're definitely not fighting like one.
Ramla Ali joked, modeling, taking the runway, way more difficult than boxing. Too many people looking at her.
Well, she's probably got just as many people looking at her now. But she's too focused on the person, and the Australian in front of her trying to knock her head off.
Second straight quality round. These two going back and forth through 5.
Yeah, good exchanges in the center of the ring there in round number 5. See a good jab and a right hand over the top from Mathie. Catches Ali, and then another right hand there from Ali to answer back. Ali contested rounds these last few. There we see the mark on the side of the face, under the eye. Cheekbone of Ramla Ali getting the inswell applied right now. Don't miss those days. Those things hurt.
As we've noticed, the work rate declined from Ramla Ali over the last couple of rounds. What else can Avril Mathie do to kind of punch through that ceiling to try and take back some of those early rounds that Ali scored?
I think she just needs to keep the pressure up, let her hands go, stay busy, you know, make it uncomfortable for Ali. She said that she was uncomfortable with punches being thrown at her, so she needs to do that. Whenever there's distance like this, Ali's able to land those shots. But in the inside, when Avril is busy like this, she's in control.
Can Mathie break through more consistently, get in front of Ali here as we reach the second half of this scheduled 10-rounder? She comes inside, is met with a left hook from Ali. See the swelling on the left side of Ali's face. Mathie marked up as well. And credit to both fighters. Most of the action, the exchanges have been done center ring. One-two combo from Ali. Mathie trying to answer back.
Yeah, Ali's had a better round. Good exchange here. The last 30 seconds of round number 6. When Ali uses those angles, she's very difficult to see where she's at. She opens up her own offense as well.
Another solid exchange in the 6th round. These two not slowing down in terms of being right in front of one another. Good 1-2 from Ramla Ali as the 6th round comes to a close. Right to work goes Mike Basil. There you see Alycia Wright, star of Black Panther, sitting nearby Eddie Hearn down the aisle. Alycia Wright taking in the action here on Before the Bell as we get ready for Serrano Cruz tonight on the Zone. The undisputed doubleheader here in Matchroom's 2023 opener. Avril Mathie trying to secure her biggest win to date as we get going with round 7 between Mathie and Ali. Mathie so far, maybe through rounds 4 to 7, been throwing a higher number of punches. Ali landing more cleaner shots, both doing damage to one another.
Yeah, it's been a competitive fight so far. That right hand, though, from Ali this round and last round, been landing pretty cleanly.
Now we're on rocking Mathie moments ago. Be interesting to see what the judges are seeing ringside in this. The angles that we're watching versus what they have been seeing.
Ooh, good shot there from Ali on the inside.
The windup connected. Stab jab for Mathie.
Yeah, Ramla looked like she had a couple rounds in there where her output was coming down. She's looking very uncomfortable, but these last 2 rounds, she's had a bit of a resurgence in her technique.
There she goes, pumping the body with left and rights. Mathie lowered, was met with a left hand.
Looks like Ali's getting a little bit of her bounce back, like her amateur style, that in and out, going back to her roots.
Final 20 seconds of round number 7. This building filling up as we get closer to Serrano Cruz, but right now, it's Ali and Mathie in a very entertaining 10-round scrap for the IBF Intercontinental Super Bantamweight title. Another competitive round. Ramla Ali perhaps highlighting it with work to the body.
That and footwork. She got up on her toes in that round, was bouncing in and out. I was giving Avril a lot of trouble. And the jab, that right hand over the top, very cleanly, but it was set up by the jab. And we saw another clean right hand on the inside. Yeah, second half of that round, Ali really got up on her toes, was going in and out, using her jab to set up her right hand. Solid stuff.
How have you scored these middle rounds?
I have it pretty tight. I have Ali up by a little bit. Early on, it was all Ali. Mathie was, I had her taking a couple of those middle rounds, and then these last 2 rounds, it's been Ali again.
Ramla Ali able to win her 4th pro fight here in the U.S., her 2nd inside the Hulu Theater at MSG. She comes out free swinging to the start round 8, and she connects with the right hand. And the table turning a little bit there with Mathie hanging over Ali.
Honestly, I think once Ali got away from trying to lean on Avril so much, I think she's actually boxed better. She was tiring herself out trying to muscle Mathie around.
Good footwork getting out of the way, off the line in the path with Mathie. Ali looking strong here. Dribbling up the jab.
Mathie's one of those people who is year-round fit. She doesn't just train for fights. She's always in shape. So I don't think fitness is going to be in question here.
There are a lot of fighters, I'm sure, that loathe the nutritional process of getting ready for a fight. Avril saying earlier this week, that's something that she embraces, she relishes, she has genuine interest in.
Yeah, she lives the life. I mean, she's a fitness fanatic. She loves training and eating properly, so I don't think that's a big struggle for her at all.
Former gym owner before she moved to the U.S. back in Australia. Moved to the U.S. at the age of 28 to pursue a pro boxing career. Here she is at 35 years of age, giving Ramla Ali all she can stand. Trying to win her first pro belt.
Yeah, Ramla now is keeping the distance, trying to fight from the outside, not trying to fight Mathie punch for punch on the inside like she was a few rounds ago.
More good movement from Ramla Ali.
No punches.
2 Two-punch combo at the bell for Ali. Hulu Theater filling up as we approach the main card. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern on DAZN from New York City. Those first 2 opening rounds, Ramla Ali controlling the pace and the distance. The middle rounds kind of up for grabs, but you could also perhaps see a scenario where you have one fighter taking the bulk of those middle rounds over the other by a narrow margin, yet they could possibly still come away with them in the judges' eyes.
This brings up the 2-minute rounds conversation, because boxing is hard to score in general. In a 2-minute round, it's really hard to score, and it doesn't take much to sway a round. So it's really hard to see what's going to happen when it comes to judging with these kind of short round fights.
Start of round 8, scheduled for 10. Beg your pardon, round 9 here. As we are close to going the distance, Mathie with 3 knockouts in her career, Ali with 2.
Yeah, with as competitive as these two have been, and they haven't been really hurting each other, I would assume that we're gonna see the final bell in this fight. But both of them look like they've been in a fight, that's for sure. Got marks over the eye of Ramla Ali, under the eye of Ramla Ali, and over the eye of Mathie.
From how this fight started in the opening round, the way that Mathie got marked up, you thought that she was going to be in for it. But here she is showing a lot of heart, a lot of ability as we are already past the midway point of round 9.
Yeah, I think that she's shown a vast improvement in what you said, ability. You know, her boxing technique. She boxed well in the middle rounds and at the middle distance. You know, it's been a good fight. I don't know where the ref was on that call right there, but a lot of funky maneuvers.
Ali hasn't received a stern wording from Charlie Fitch all night. She might as well say, let's see what I can get here.
Definitely pushing the envelope in that situation.
Regardless of how this shakes out, even if
big right hand connects.
Big right hand against Ali. Ramla Ali answering back with a right of her own. That might have been the most flush punch of the night from Avril Mathie.
Yeah, another good right hand there.
Again, she is jumping up in weight class here and in class of competition. But when Avril Mathie goes back down to 118, she could take a lot from this performance. Back to Bantamweight. This has been an entertaining scrap. Do you think this fight is as we start the 10th round?
I've got it pretty close. I'm sure the judges probably do too, but I mean, you never know. But this has been a pretty competitive fight.
Time! Touch gloves. Touch gloves. Let's go. Time in. Relax.
You know, the cleaner shots have come from the Ali side, but Avril has been pushing the action, landing some good shots of her own.
Ready.
2 boxers, 2 part-time models going toe-to-toe here at the Hulu Theater at MSG.
Well, I think we heard from what Ramla was saying, that she's a full-time boxer now. That's what she sees herself. She said it's a funny place to be where the boxing world thinks she's a model, the modeling world thinks she's a boxer, but she sees herself a boxer. Ooh, good combination there from Ramla.
Quality connections. Ali keeping that distance.
You know, I think that's the key word, Justin, I think is the distance. I think that Ramla has a better judgment and understanding of the distance. She can move on the outside. She can jump in and fire in and land punches like that. Mathie doesn't have the same amateur pedigree or judge of distance yet.
This could be a closely scored fight, but one of the questions I'd be anxious to ask afterward, whether it is to Mathie herself or to her corner, why they haven't really petitioned or protested too much to Charlie Fitch with those holds.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely an argument for that. But also, just if there's something going on that if you don't like in a corner, it's better off to mention it. Bring it to the attention of the ref. Put it on their mind. Put it in the mind of the judges as well. Good right hand.
Combo from Ali, punctuating it with the right hand. It's been there for much of this fight in terms of the impact that Ramla Ali's punches have been making. The improved power on display. The accuracy there as well. The tenacity from Mathie coming back. Quality fight for both warriors here. Avril Mathie and Ramla Ali putting in 10 quality rounds at the Garden.
And to build off what you said, I think regardless who wins this fight, I think both of these ladies are going to learn a lot from this experience and are only going to get it better from here.
Both fighters back in their corners, leaving it all on the table here, giving it all that they had in their first fights of 2023. Undoubtedly, this one the closest fight that we've seen so far before the bell this evening. This is one of 6 bouts on our card that had title implications. We're going to have another one coming up next, and then 3 straight on the main card tonight, beginning with Richardson Hitchens and John Bauza, then 2 back-to-back undisputed clashes. First up, Alycia Baumgardner going up against Elm Mekhaled, and then the main event, Amanda Serrano and Erika Cruz for all the hardware at 126. See Manny Robles Sr. coming over to congratulate the corner of Avril Mathie. We are ready to get the verdict here between Avril Mathie and Ramla Ali. Let's go back inside the ring with David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action here at Madison Square Garden, we go to the judges' score totals, and they read as follows. All 3 judges, Tom Carasone, Max DeLuca, and Kevin Morgan, scored this bout identically, 99-91, for your winner by unanimous decision, and the new IBF Intercontinental Junior Featherweight Champion, Ramla Ali.
Ramla Ali coming away with her first pro belt. The IBF